Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 running in the Xiaomi 14 Ultra does not support peak graphics option in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 offers a multitude of upgrades that are focused on mobile gaming, such as support for hardware-accelerated ray tracing, external monitors, and upscaling. However, whether it is the lack of software updates or sheer performance deficit, the company's latest and greatest can still lag behind Apple's A17 Pro in some areas. The latest difference between the two is the limitation of visual settings in Call of Duty Mobile Warzone, where the premium Android SoC does not support the peak graphics option. In contrast, the A17 Pro found in the iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max supports peak graphics in Call of Duty Mobile Warzone. Concept creator Ben Geskin recently got his hands on the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, which is one of the most powerful Android flagships at this time, as not only does it feature a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but it can be configured with either 12GB of 16GB of LPDDR5 RAM. Unfortunately, what good are these paper specifications if one spends a hefty premium on one of these devices and cannot even crank up the visual settings on Call of Duty Mobile Warzone? In the post below, you can see that in the visual quality setting, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is limited to high, whereas there is also a peak option that delivers the highest image quality. In this regard, Apple's A17 Pro powering the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max are a much better option if you want to specifically enjoy Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, as both of Apple's current generation flagships have the peak graphics setting enabled. It is possible that with a future update, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will support this option too, but for the time being, Android flagship owners will likely be disappointed that the iPhone camp has a lead against them. When comparing the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro Max display specifications, we noticed that the Chinese firm's flagship supports a higher 3200 by 1440 resolution. Assuming that Call of Duty Mobile Warzone runs at the native resolution in each smartphone, Xiaomi 14 Ultra may be running out of video memory, preventing users from enabling peak graphics settings. An argument can be made that one of the reasons why iOS is preferred for gaming is thanks to continuous optimizations, and that might be the case with Call of Duty Mobile Warzone. Hopefully, with the launch of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, which sports the Adreno 830 that is seemingly faster than Apple's M2 and rumored to have a 46% higher multi-core score than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, perhaps Qualcomm can bridge the gap later this year.